Hey, what's up guys? Chris here with More Than Sawdust, and in today's video, we're gonna do a fun little shop upgrade. We're gonna take my budget-friendly, from the store Skil router table and beef it up a little bit. We're gonna add some storage, make it mobile, and maybe even improve the dust collection. So let's get going. So what I'm doing here is I had a couple pieces of scrap 1/2-inch plywood, and so I thought I'm just going to sandwich these guys together to create that 1-inch thickness that I needed, so it would be the same thickness as the router table top. It was the best option I had at the time, and way better than the an option of using the 3/4 inch and then trying to figure that out. So we made 1-inch plywood. Woodworking is creative, right? All right, so we've got our top cut out, rough cut with the jigsaw, and then I went and I cut some straight edge pieces off of some of the extra plywood that we had, and I made a jig. I've got it stuck down, double-sided painter's tape with a little CA glue dotted in a few spots. I'm just using the batteries here to kind of help hold everything down so it'll bond for just a second. And then we'll take this jig, we'll take the router, and then we can flush trim everything nice and smooth and even, so our top will drop right down into our frame. This ended up just giving me a couple extra inches on each side, an extra inch on the front and back to add to the size of the top we're already using. So it'll sit down in it. The 2 1/2-inch pieces of plywood should make the exact 1 inch that the top already is. And then what we'll do is we'll put some little braces or trim on the back of this, which would be the underside of the top, to just help hold it in. So here I'm just setting up my portable oscillating sander. I don't have the larger unit that you see a lot of guys have on the videos, so I've just got a smaller portable version of that. So this thing just clamps to your tabletop, your bench top, and then it has all the attachments just like the bigger units have. But this was great for just rounding off these corners. All right, so we got our router tabletop inset into our piece of plywood. So now instead of having a 30 by 18 table, we've got 34 by 20. So that gives us a much bigger top. Now this isn't going to sit flat because I did leave some of the brackets on the bottom, but man, I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. And of course, once I get everything done, either I'm going to trim out around the edges or we'll go back and put a chamfer or something on them. I think I'm going to put some trim pieces around to make it look nice. So now you're probably asking yourself, why does he have this electrical cord hanging down? Well, normally this is mounted to the ceiling and just runs straight down at the side of my workbench, but to make a little more room to run these bigger sheets of ply through, I disconnected it from the ceiling so I could kind of loop it over. Don't worry, I've already got it mounted back up. All right, so we've got the back, the sides, and the bottom together of the cabinet. We just used butt joints, glue, some brads to hold together for the glue, and then put some screws through it. So it's shop furniture. I know some people probably say butt joints aren't good enough and you need half laps or something like that, but and plenty of people do that, no problems at all. To me, especially for just the base of it, everything's sitting together, everything's attached. It's going to be sturdy and stable. No need to take the extra time to do those others. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty simple, so butt joints it is. Well, all right, guys, we're at the phase of this build where we are working on our different drawers. As you've seen, I'm working on the drill bit drawer, the vertical drawer that's going to stand up on the left side of the cabinet. I've got a couple shelves built and then like a cubby at the bottom of it. And you can see I've got a lot of bits. Now, I inherited most of these from my father-in-law before he passed away last year. And so some of them are antique, like this one here. I may never use these. They're a lot of chipped and dulled. A few of them aren't in bad shape, but they really need cleaning. I may never use those because I've got plenty of other ones, but I want to hang on to them in honor of him. So like that may go down in the cubby in the bottom, but some of these that are commonly more used and the other ones, I want to make sure I got room in all my shelves for them. So next step tomorrow morning is to line all that out, drill holes so we can stash all of our bits in and just organize them a little bit better. And then after that, we'll be working on the other drawers tomorrow. We've got slides coming in from Amazon, should be in tomorrow, and we'll get all the drawers in and really get wrapping it up apart from painting or you know, just making it look a little bit better. So not too much further to go. We'll see you then.
afraid of the dark. 'Cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. Getting old don't bother me, 'cause with eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill. But truth can be a bitter pill. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like the river flows, life will take you where you need to go. That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go.
So as you can see, I actually made this a little too wide, so I had to take it back out, take the shelves out, cut it down just a bit, and then it worked perfect. Hey, mistakes happen. That's part of life and woodworking, and you learn from it.
When the storm is moving in, the sky goes dark and you feel the wind. Too much weight just holds you down, waiting for the calm to come around. And you harbor all your tears, your disbeliefs and fears. You will rise above, know that you are strong. Though the road is long, there is always love to carry you home. Home.
Now, this section here, I do have a panel for it. I've got magnets in it. They're not quite sticking, so I think I need to put a few extra, or I may have to get something a little stronger, but this will go just over this section. Once I get done painting, this is going to be all black, so it kind of matches the rest of the shop. I'm going to go around and put trim so that matches the rest of the shop. So as you can see, we ran our electrical inside. I made a little shelf that it sits on. We ran it out the side. I've got this framed out. I'm going to sand everything down, fill in the holes like I am on the rest of it, and then it'll be painted. I'm just going to keep it black as well, so it'll all look like one piece. We've still got our on and off, just right here on the side of the unit. And then out the back, we've got a hole drilled. We'll fill that in with a grommet or something, or a gasket, I should say. And there's our power extension. So we're going to fill in our holes, get everything sanded. Going to put some black paint on it. Once that dries, we'll get our trim, our casters, and our handles on. We'll be ready to route something.
Your dreams are out of reach when all your faith is gone and you just can't go on. There is always love to carry you home.
I needed some help, and this is where everything got a little sketchy. It's always helpful when you have a teenager and not just the old people.
One day, like a tidal wave, a hurricane, like a thunderstorm, the pouring rain, it comes rolling in. And right away, oh, it hits you like a ton of lead. Oh yeah, it'll mess with your head. You won't know where to begin. You can't keep up, you fall behind. You lost your aim, can't clear your mind. Like a fire burning wild, a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake up. It pulls you in, it takes over. You just can't let go of the worst, best thing that's ever happened to you. No way, this is real. No, it can't be true. Maybe for someone else, but not for you. Still you pray that it'll stay and hit you harder, don't go away. Hit you deeper, running through your veins for one more day. Your aim can clear your mind. Like a fire burning wild, a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake up. Pulls you in, it takes over. You just can't let go of the worst, best thing, well, that's ever happened to you.
You know, when I had to get rid of my very successful company that I worked so hard to build, I was pretty bummed about it. And while it was exciting to get a new venture going, the back and the knees and the physical problems, that being what took it away, really was tough. But just like this song said, the worst, best thing to ever happen. And that's allowed me to be creative and start this channel and make these videos and work on learning new skills, how to build things, how to make things. And man, I gotta say, it's been a blessing. And I'm so happy you all have joined me for this journey.
Like a fire burning wild, a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake up. It pulls you in, it takes over. You just can't let go of the worst, best thing that's ever happened to you. Oh, the worst, best thing